If you are even thinking about a used German luxury SUV right now in 2026, BMW X5, Mercedes GLE, Audi Q7, Porsche Cayenne, stop and watch this first. These 7 models are losing 50 to 70% of their value in just 3 to 5 years, turning $80,000 to $120,000 purchases into $30,000 to $50,000 headaches. The number 1 on this list? Owners are already dumping them for half what they paid, and depreciation is accelerating with new emissions rules and EV shifts. We're counting down the 7 luxury SUVs, all heavy on German brands, that will plummet hardest in value in 2026, ranked from bad to absolute equity wipeout. Let's start with number 7. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz GLS class. According to CarEdge and IC Cars data, the GLS loses around 57% of its value over 5 years. A 2020 GLS 450 that started around $80,000 to $90,000 now averages $35,000 to $40,000 in private party sales. Why the brutal hit? High original MSRP, complex air suspension failures, struts $3,000 to $5,000 to replace all 4, and electronics glitches that trigger multiple TSPs.
Owner surveys from Edmunds show maintenance costs averaging $1,500 to $2,000 annually after warranty, plus insurance $2,800 per year. Consumer Reports gives recent GLS models below average predicted reliability for electronics and suspension. J.D. Power dependability scores place it in the lower half for large luxury SUVs. For the same used money, a Lexus LX or Toyota Land Cruiser holds 60 to 70% better value with far lower ownership costs. Skip the GLS unless you're leasing short-term and walking away clean. If air suspension bills sound painful, number 6 adds massive repair complexity on top of the value drop. Number 6. Audi Q7/Q8. IC Cars and CarEdge show the Q7 depreciating about 61% over 5 years. A 2020 Q7 Prestige, MSRP $70,000 to $80,000, now trades for $25,000 to $35,000. The Q8 follows similar patterns, losing 55 to 60%. The culprits?
Air suspension failures cluster at 60,000 to 100,000 miles, $3,000 to $5,000 fix. Carbon buildup on direct injection engines requiring walnut blasting every 40,000 to 60,000 miles, $800 to $1,500, and infotainment/module issues costing $1,500 to $3,000. Owner forums and Edmunds long-term tests report higher than average repair bills post-warranty. Consumer Reports ranks Q7, Q8 below average for engine and electronics reliability. J.D. Power places them low in luxury large SUV dependability. A used Lexus RX or Acura MDX retains value much better with simpler systems. Only consider if it's CPO, with extended warranty covering suspension and electronics. Number 5. BMW X7. CarEdge data shows the X7 losing around 50 to 55% in 5 years, but early models, 2019 to 2022, are hitting 60% plus drops. A 2020 xDrive 40i, MSRP $75,000 to $90,000, now averages $35,000 to $45,000 at option. Big factors: high MSRP with heavy options, air suspension and adaptive damper failures $4,000 to $6,000, and iDrive or electronics obsolescence leading to expensive module swaps $2,000 plus. Owner surveys indicate annual costs $2,000 to $3,000 after warranty. J.D. Power dependability ranks X7 below average for large luxury SUVs. Consumer Reports flags issues with electronics and suspension. The Lexus LX or Toyota Sequoia holds value far stronger with proven longevity. Avoid the X7 if surprise $5,000 bills would hurt. It's a lease it, don't own it vehicle. Still watching? The next 4 get even more brutal on your wallet. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz GLE class. Consumer Reports and CarEdge note the GLE depreciating 50–55% in 5 years, with some 2020 models down 60%. Original $65,000 to $85,000, now $30,000 to $40,000 used. Air suspension leaks and compressor failures hit 60,000 to 90,000 miles, $3,000 to $5,000. MBUX screen glitches and module replacements at $1,500 to $3,000. Edmunds owner data shows higher maintenance than segment average. Consumer Reports predicts below average reliability for electronics and drivetrain. J.D. Power scores it low in mid-size luxury SUV category. Lexus RX or Genesis GV80 offers similar luxury with better retention and lower costs. Pass unless you can afford the premium upkeep. Number 3 is where post-warranty nightmares really accelerate value collapse. Number 3. Audi Q5. IC Cars shows Q5 losing 55 to 63% over 5 years. A 2020 SQ5, MSRP $55,000 to $65,000, now $20,000 to $30,000. Standard Q5 follows close behind. Timing chain tensioner issues and turbo failures cluster at 70,000 to 100,000 miles, $4,000 to $7,000. Oil consumption and carbon buildup require frequent service. Owner reports and TSBs confirm patterns. Consumer Reports ranks Q5 below average for engine reliability. J.D. Power places it low in compact luxury SUVs. Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4, higher trims, retain value dramatically better with minimal repairs. Only buy if service history is impeccable and warranty remains. If you're still here after that chain tensioner warning, the top 2 are the biggest equity destroyers. Number 2. BMW X5. CarEdge and IC Cars data, X5 depreciates 55 to 69% in 5 years. 2020 xDrive 40i, MSRP $65,000 to $80,000, now $25,000 to $35,000. Air suspension, valve cover gaskets leaking oil, and electronics failures add up fast, $3,000 to $6,000 per issue. Owner surveys show annual costs $2,000 plus post-warranty. Consumer Reports gives below-average scores for drivetrain and electronics. J.D. Power ranks it low in mid-size luxury. Lexus RX or Acura MDX keeps 60% plus value with Toyota-level reliability. Walk away unless fully documented maintenance. And the number 1 luxury SUV set to plummet hardest in 2026. Porsche Cayenne. Despite Porsche's strong brand overall, Cayenne loses 50 to 60% in 5 years per CarEdge IC Cars. A 2020 base, MSRP $80,000 to $100,000, now $35,000 to $50,000. Higher trims drop harder. Air suspension inevitable failures, $60,000 to $100,000 miles, $3,000 to $5,000. Coolant pipe leaks requiring engine out, $6,000 to $8,000, and PDK transmission issues in some cases. Owner data shows high costs for scheduled service alone, $1,500 to $2,500 per year. Consumer Reports ranks below average for reliability, J.D. Power low in luxury midsize SUVs. Lexus GX or Toyota 4Runner holds value way better with rugged simplicity. Porsche buys looks great, but the numbers say it's a financial trap post-warranty. There you have it, the 7 German-heavy luxury SUVs poised to plummet in value in 2026. From GLS and Q7 air suspension disasters to X5, X7 electronics headaches and Cayenne's expensive surprises, the data from CarEdge, IC Cars, Consumer Reports, J.D. Power, and owner surveys all show the same pattern. High MSRP plus complex systems plus post-warranty costs equals brutal depreciation, often 55 to 70% in 5 years versus segment averages around 40 to 50%. Reliable alternatives exist. Lexus RX, LX, Toyota Land Cruiser, 4Runner, or Acura MDX or GV70 hold value stronger with lower ownership pain. Do your homework. Check Carfax, pull NHTSA complaints, get a pre-purchase inspection, and compare auction data from Mannheim. The market has spoken. German luxury shines new, but used? The numbers don't lie.